Hi guys, welcome to the first part of this week's Coffee and Hero Show, taking you through the new graphic novels into the store this week. Before jumping into that, I hope you saw our announcement on social media for a signing event in February. The mighty Garth Ennis and Mike Perkins are both coming to the store. Industry legends, two guys at the top of their game still to this day. They have a book coming out just before Christmas called Freddy the Fix, which is an oversized, I think it's like an 80-page one-shot. And so it was great to get them both over. We had Garth in the pipeline for quite a while, and obviously huge fans. Really wanted to get him to the store. We were lucky enough to meet Mike over in Thought Bubble, and again, a little bit of networking, telling him what the store's all about. And then obviously because he was working with Garth, it then became a case of we could get them both over at the same time. So really looking forward to that. It's a lovely announcement to sort of end the year with, and one to look forward to next year certainly. We've one or two others in the pipeline, but nothing confirmed. They're maybe a little too far ahead, but as always, keep an eye on the social medias and we'll keep you up to date on that. A little bit of stuff being done in the store in the last couple of days as well. Obviously, we're open Sundays for the next couple of weeks leading up to Christmas, 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, so it gives you some extra time to nip to the store. We were doing quite a lot on Sunday. I've repriced a lot of the merchandise. A lot of the figures have all come down in price even further. I did a box of £5 graphic novels, so it's at the till. Any purchase, have a flick through. All of them are £5 individually, £5 each. So again, another extra little thing. We're always trying to do bits and pieces. We might even do a little bit of a sale in the last week leading up to Christmas in one way or another, but I'm still working out the details on that. But just to jump into the graphic novels this side this week. So the first thing would be just to show off. I love showing these off in general because I'm a huge fan of the compact series, the compact editions DC have been doing. Great value, great stories, great size, and we got every single one of them back in stock this week as well. So you have books there from Wonder Woman, Far Sector, Green Lantern, Harley Quinn, Joker, Superman, Batman. There's tons of choice so far already, and DC have already announced their sort of next line of books for next year as well. So it's very much a format that's here to stay. £9 for a graphic novel, you just can't go wrong with that. So all back in stock. We've obviously got the new stand just over by the till as well. But to jump into the other stuff we've got this week. So first off, we have a Marvel Epic Collection for X-Men. This is volume 1 of X-Men. This is X-Men 1 to 23. So if you want to read it from the very, very start, from Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, Roy Thomas, all those guys, this is the one to go for. It covers, as I say, the first 23 issues, which came out 1963 to 1966. We then have DC's version of the Epic Collection. I've been talking about these the last few weeks. They're sort of getting their own wee section within the DC's section as well. This is DC Finest. So again, they're going and picking up runs from characters, or they're picking up events, that kind of thing. So 2 new ones this week. We've got one under the events banner, which is 0 Hour Crisis in Time. This covers 1994. History is being unwritten, time is under attack. So the first of 2 collections, which features all the crossover issues for this so far. So you have Superman, Flash, Legion, Green Lantern, Man of Steel, Teen Titans, all types of stuff in there. So again, love the format, love the design, and that is the first of 2. The other being Legion of Superheroes, Zap Goes the Legion. This covers 1968 to 1974. The 30th century is a wondrous and dangerous place. So collect stories from Adventure Comics, Action Comics, Superboy, and a few other titles in between as well. Next up, we have Die Volume 3. So Die's always been a long-term favourite in the store. Kieran Gillen, Stephanie Hans. So we needed to get Volume 3 back in stock to have the full run in the Image section. So made sure to do that. Next up, we have Suicide Squad Dream Team. This was one of the books that was one of the sort of countdown events to Absolute Power. It comes from Nicole Main, Steve Orlando, Eddie Barrows, and Eber Ferreira. And sort of shows the machinations of Amanda Waller in the background leading up to that. Next up, we have Black Widow and Hawkeye. So this was a fun little 4-issue crossover miniseries. But what they've done here is they've included all 4 issues, but also material from Tales of Suspense 52 and 57. A bold new chapter in the legacy of Black Widow and Hawkeye. So this was Stephanie Phillips and Paolo Villanelli on art. Next up, we have Weapon X-Men. So this was a 4-issue miniseries, but it also spun out of original X-Men #1, so you have 5 issues in total. Comes from the team of Christos Gage, Greg Land, Yildiray Cinar as well. We have Power Rangers Unlimited Forever Rangers. This collects the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 30th Anniversary Special and Power Rangers Unlimited and the Morphin Masters #1 as well. We have the Magic Order Volume 4, so this continues to be possibly my favourite of all the Mark Millar titles. It's, you know, I've talked about it many times before. Goodfellas meets Harry Potter. Simply the best adult Magic series you will read right now. So yeah, this is Volume 4 of that. Mark Millar and Dyke Ruin on art. Next up is Death and Return of Superman, the 30th Anniversary Collection. So this features the works of Dan Jurgens, Jerry Ordway, Roger Stern, Louise Simonson, and more. It contains pin-ups from the likes of Bill Sienkiewicz, Lee Weeks, Walter Simonson, plus a gallery of variant covers from the Death of Superman 30th Anniversary Special and the Return of Superman 30th Anniversary Special. A couple more trades to tell you about. So we have Philadelphia Volume 6. Rodney Barnes, Jason Sean Alexander continue on with their epic vampire tale. You may notice a character on there who you might not have expected to jump into Philadelphia. But yeah, certain Image title characters were jumping into this series, likes of Spawn and Savage Dragon and so forth. Two more trades. So we have The Flash, Until Time Stands Still. So this is the second volume of The Flash since Cy Spurrier took over. Collects The Flash 7 to 13 and Flash 2024 Annual with art on that by Ramon Perez. We next have Pine and Merrimack from Kyle Starks and Fran Gallen. This was a cracking wee book, sort of detective noir series. 5 issues in total. Kyle Starks, of course, done the likes of Creepshow and I Hate This Place and Kill Them All and stuff like that. Fran Gallen is an artist to definitely keep an eye out for. This is one of the most beautiful books of the year, I think. And it's definitely an artist that people are going to be seeing more and more in the next year or two. And then a couple more to finish off with. We have Fantastic Four hardcover from Dan Slott and Rachel Stott. This is Fantastic Four Reckoning War. This contains Reckoning War Alpha, Fantastic Four 40 to 46, and Reckoning War Trial of the Watcher. This essentially finishes off Dan Slott's run on Fantastic Four. We've got all the hardcovers over there, so if it's a run you want to get into, we've got you covered every step of the way there. Back in stock for the first time in a long time is Zara from Garth Ennis and Steve Epting. This is a story all about a female Russian sniper. Very, very good stuff from TKO Studios. We finish off the week with Conan the Barbarian, Volume 2 of the original comics omnibuses from Roy Thomas, John Buscema and Gil Kane. This collects Conan the Barbarian 27 to 51, Annual 1, Giant Size 1 to 4, and material from the Savage Sword of Conan as well. The Hour of the Dragon is the Hour of Conan. So this is them continuing to remaster the original colouring of the Conan books. They're being released through Titan Comics. And as I say, I think, yeah, we've got Volume 1 over there of the original, and this is Volume 2, and we've got Volume 1 over there of Savage Sword. Volume 1 and 2? Yeah, Volume 1 and 2 of Savage Sword. So if you're a fan of Sword of Sorcery or a fan of Conan, again, we've got you covered. So yeah, that's it for this week in terms of graphic novels. There was supposed to be another title, The One Hand, Six Fingers, from Ramsey and Dan Waters, missing from our delivery, but we'll hopefully have that in for New Comic Book Day, so one to keep an eye on. But outside of that, that's the week in comics for us in terms of graphic novels. As ever, check back later. We'll get our video up of single issue releases this week. It is a slightly quieter week this week, which I think is allowing some people to catch up on some stuff, which is never a bad thing in the relentless world of comics. But anyway, guys, as ever, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's proved useful for you. I look forward to seeing you in the store throughout the week. As I say, remember, up until Christmas, 7-day-a-week operation. Take it easy.